Mga kababayan, this situation is becoming deeply concerning because what is being challenged here is not just politics. It is law, authority, and due process. Let's go back to basics, mga kababayan. Under the 1987 Philippine Constitution, Article 3, Section 1, no person shall be deprived of life, liberty, or property without due process of law. Meaning, mga kababayan, simple lang. Walang pwedeng mawala ng liberty kung walang legal process. No shortcuts, no assumptions, no unauthorized actions. So, ang ginawa nila kay Senator Bato de la Rosa ay isang malinaw na paglabag sa konstitusyon. Ang NBI at si Trillanes failed to observe constitutional and legal procedures. Hindi pwedeng dahil lang sa tingin nila ay may legally enforceable warrant sila na hindi naman issued by a Philippine court ay pwede na silang maghabulan sa premises ng Senado. Whatever the dangers, mga kababayan, yan ang sinasabi ko. Simulat sa poll pa lang, may sarili tayong korte. May sarili tayong batas. Diba? Sabi nga ni Attorney Alan Peter Cayetano, under Senate Resolution 44, the position approved by the Senate is that if there is a foreign warrant of arrest, it must first be brought before a Philippine judge. Kasi diba, kung ang korte natin mismo ang magsasabi na may arrest warrant, pwede namang sumuko voluntarily si Senator Bato. Ang nangyayari kasi ngayon, mga kababayan, our own justice system is being circumvented. All this time, mga kababayan, gustong pumasok talaga ni Senator Bato de la Rosa sa Senado. Pero, totoo pala talaga ang sinasabi na may threat na ayaw siyang pabutuhin sa issue ng impeachment ni VP Sara. At alam naman natin na solid Duterte siya. Diba? Importante na malaman ninyo na pwede naman talaga arestuhin ang isang tao under the condition that it is recognized by a Philippine court. Okay? Philippine court. Trillanes. At under sa rule of 113 of the Rules of Court, mga kababayan, arrests and enforcement actions must be with a valid warrant issued by a judge or strictly covered by lawful warrantless arrest rules. So malinaw na, authority must be grounded in law, not from political influence, not from personal interpretation, mga kababayan, and not from political convenience. So, we ask a direct question, mga kababayan. Under what legal authority can a private citizen, gaya ni Antonio Trillanes IV, act, participate, or be perceived as part of enforcement or legal execution processes? Because in law, mga kababayan, the distinction is clear. Public officials are given lawfully delegated authority. Private citizens do not possess enforcement powers. Hindi pwedeng ma-blur ang line na ito, mga kababayan. Because once that line is blurred, the rule of law becomes compromised. Even under international law, mga kababayan, like the Rome Statute, enforcement is institutional. It operates through state cooperation, judicial processes, recognized legal and enforcement mechanisms. Hindi ito self-executing sa individuals. So the key principles remains. International law is carried out through legitimate institutions, not individuals. Ang nakikita kasi natin ngayon, si Matibag gustong maging the next General Torre. Nakakatawa lang. Si Trillanes din parang mas may alam pa sa actions ng ICC kaysa sa sarili nating bansa. Tila nakalimutan na niya ang batas natin dito sa Pilipinas, mga kababayan. Former senator pa naman siya. Si Senator Bato, ngayon, ay isang simbolo ng paninindigan. With just one appearance, mga kababayan, nasira niya ang misleading narrative promoted by Llamas, Trillanes, Falses at iba pang mga kritiko. This was a decisive move and reflected of his years spent fighting insurgents and criminals, mga kababayan. Ang mainstream media din ngayon, kaliwat ka ng one-sided reporting. However, people are becoming more discerning. This explains why many now prefer alternative news sources, more direct, unfiltered, and independent. On the institutional side, mga kababayan, authority must remain clear and properly defined. Because if institutions lose clarity, what replaces it is not order, it is interpretation. And interpretation without legal basis becomes dangerous. That is why due process is not just a legal requirement. It is a protection of everyone. Okay? From a biblical perspective, mga kababayan, authority is also clearly defined. First, authority must be properly given na mababasa sa Hebrews chapter 5 verse 4. Pangalawa, justice must be orderly na mababasa saan? Sa 1 Corinthians chapter 14 verse 40. And justice must be unbiased and lawful na mababasa sa Deuteronomy chapter 16 verse 19. Because when these principles are ignored, mga kababayan, what remains is not justice. It is confusion of authority. And scripture is clear. God is not a God, God is a God of order, not disorder. Justice is not emotion. Justice is not power. Justice requires truth, order, and accountability. At para sa akin, mga kababayan, the articles of impeachment are unlikely to prosper, mga kababayan. Ang timing nito couldn't be more obvious. The House was expected to impeach VP Sara, but circumstances are not working in their favor. Si Trillanes at Madriaga are not the strongest witnesses to support a solid case, mga kababayan. Ang AMLAC numbers are largely contested, and the alleged ill-gotten wealth remains largely speculative. At ang endorsement ng House of Representatives appears driven more political maneuvering and alliances than by conclusive evidence. At alam natin yan. Diba? The Senate is there to uphold the interest of the majority of the Filipino people. And thanks to Senator Bato de la Rosa and the rest of the matitinong senador, VP Sara will surely win to be the president in 2028.